Welcome to the How-To Factory, where we take you behind the scenes of how everyday products are made. Let's dive into the world of cheese spread. Specifically, the creamy, smooth, and delicious processed cheese spread like Laughing Cow. Whether it's spread on crackers, melted into recipes, or enjoyed straight from the package, cheese spread is a versatile and convenient way to enjoy the rich taste of cheese. But how is it made on a large scale? Let's explore the fascinating process. The concept of processed cheese spread dates back to the early 1900s, when cheesemakers sought a way to create a smooth, spreadable cheese with a longer shelf life. Laughing Cow was first introduced in France in 1921, using a blend of cheeses melted together with emulsifying salts to create a creamy and easily spreadable product. Today, cheese spread is enjoyed worldwide in various forms, from individually wrapped portions to jarred varieties. By the way, I post videos on how food is made every week. If that sounds like your kind of thing, please consider subscribing. It really helps a lot. Cheese spread begins with a selection of natural cheeses. Manufacturers use a blend of cheeses such as cheddar, Gouda, and Emmental to create the ideal balance of flavor and texture. These cheeses are carefully inspected for quality before being shredded and blended together in large industrial mixers. To maintain consistency, factories follow precise recipes that control the ratio of each type of cheese. The cheese blend is then transferred into large melting tanks, where it will be processed into a smooth, creamy mixture. One of the key elements that make cheese spread smooth and stable is the use of emulsifying salts, such as sodium citrate or phosphates. These ingredients help break down the proteins in cheese, preventing separation and ensuring a silky texture. At this stage, additional ingredients like milk proteins, butter, or cream may be added to enhance the richness and spreadability. Flavors like garlic, herbs, or even spicy seasonings can also be mixed in to create different varieties of cheese spread. The blended cheese and emulsifiers are then heated in large steam kettles or continuous cooking machines. The mixture is slowly melted at controlled temperatures, typically around 160 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 70 to 80 degrees Celsius to ensure a smooth consistency. This heating process also eliminates bacteria, ensuring the cheese spread is safe to eat while extending its shelf life. To achieve a perfectly smooth texture, the melted cheese spread undergoes homogenization. This process uses high-pressure pumps to break down any remaining cheese particles, ensuring a consistent and creamy texture throughout. Once homogenized, the cheese spread is cooled rapidly to help it set properly. Factories use specialized cooling systems to bring the cheese to the ideal temperature before packaging. After cooling, the cheese spread is portioned into individual servings or larger containers. Popular formats include foil-wrapped wedges, small tubs, or squeeze bottles. For individually wrapped portions like Laughing Cow, the cheese is pumped into small molds, sealed with airtight foil, and pressed into its signature round shape. The wedges are then arranged into circular packages, sealed and labeled with branding. Larger containers are filled using automated machines that ensure precise weight and consistency in every package. Once sealed, the products are stored in climate-controlled environments before distribution. Before reaching consumers, every batch of cheese spread goes through rigorous quality control checks. Samples are tested for consistency, flavor, and safety to ensure they meet industry standards. The packaging is also inspected to confirm proper sealing, preventing contamination or spoilage. Once approved, the finished cheese spread is boxed and shipped to grocery stores, ready for customers to enjoy. And there you have it, the journey of cheese spread from high-quality cheeses to the smooth, creamy product you find in stores. With a careful balance of blending, heating, and packaging, Factories ensure that every portion is just as delicious and spreadable as the last. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more factory-made insights. Let's dive into the creamy and versatile world of cream cheese. Whether it's spread on a bagel, blended into a cheesecake, stirred into pasta, or used as a dip, cream cheese is a staple in both sweet and savory dishes. Available in different varieties such as regular, whipped, and flavored options, cream cheese has become a household favorite. But have you ever wondered how it's made on a large scale? Let's take a closer look inside the factory to see the process from fresh milk to the smooth and tangy spread we all love. Cream cheese has been around for centuries, with early versions traced back to Europe. However, the modern version we know today was developed in the United States in the 1870s by William A. Lawrence, a New York dairyman. He discovered a method to produce a richer, creamier cheese by adding extra cream to the process. This innovation led to the mass production of cream cheese, making it a widely available and beloved ingredient. The process starts with high-quality milk and cream, which are sourced from trusted dairy farms. The right ratio of milk to cream is crucial, as it determines the texture and richness of the final product. Factories ensure that the dairy is fresh and free from impurities before beginning production. To ensure safety and maintain consistency, the milk and cream mixture undergoes pasteurization. This involves heating it to a precise temperature to eliminate harmful bacteria while preserving the dairy's natural flavors. Pasteurization also helps extend the shelf life of cream cheese. Once pasteurized, the milk and cream mixture is cooled and combined with lactic acid bacteria. These live cultures help ferment the natural sugars in the milk, lowering the pH and causing the liquid to thicken into curds. This process gives cream cheese its signature tangy taste and smooth consistency. Once the curds have fully formed, the next step is to remove excess whey, the liquid portion of the dairy. Unlike aged cheeses, which require pressing and aging, cream cheese remains soft and spreadable. Any remaining whey is carefully drained to maintain the desired consistency. To achieve the rich and creamy texture that cream cheese is known for, the curds go through a process called homogenization. This high-pressure process breaks down any remaining lumps, creating an ultra-smooth and uniform consistency. The mixture is also whipped at this stage for whipped cream cheese varieties, making it lighter and airier compared to the denser, regular version. At this stage, stabilizers such as guar gum or xanthan gum may be added to improve texture and shelf stability. These help keep the cream cheese smooth and prevent separation over time. Depending on the product type, different flavors may also be mixed in. While traditional cream cheese is left plain, some varieties include herbs, honey, strawberries, or even smoked salmon for added flavor. The final product is now ready for packaging. Depending on the variety, cream cheese is either scooped into tubs for spreadable versions or molded into blocks for traditional bricks. The whipped version is carefully piped into containers to preserve its airy texture. Each package is then sealed to lock in freshness before being labeled with nutritional information, ingredients, and expiration dates. Before reaching store shelves, every batch of cream cheese undergoes strict quality control. Samples are taken to check for consistency, flavor, and texture. The pH balance and fat content are measured to ensure they meet brand standards. Microbiological tests are also conducted to confirm that the product is free from harmful bacteria, ensuring food safety and quality. And there you have it, the fascinating journey of how cream cheese is made in a factory. From fresh milk to the smooth, creamy spread we all enjoy, each step is carefully designed to maintain quality, flavor, and texture. Whether you prefer the dense richness of regular cream cheese or the airy lightness of whipped, each variety is crafted with precision to meet consumer preferences. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, don't forget to like, subscribe, And let us know in the comments what product you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching The How-To Factory. Ever wonder how your favorite condiments are made? Today, we're taking a look behind the scenes to uncover the secrets behind the sauces that bring life to every meal. From farm-fresh ingredients to timeless recipes, these iconic flavors have been perfected over generations. Each has its unique journey, from the fields and kitchens to the tables of families everywhere. Whether you're dipping, spreading, or slathering, these staples have one thing in common. They're crafted with care and a passion for perfection. Get ready for a behind-the-scenes journey into the art of flavor. Hit subscribe, and let's dip into the story of what makes every bite unforgettable. Hidden Valley Ranch isn't just a dressing, it's an American legend. From a California ranch to millions of refrigerators worldwide, Hidden Valley Ranch has become America's favorite salad dressing. In the 1950s, Steve Henson and his wife Gail created this iconic flavor at their real Hidden Valley Ranch near Santa Barbara. While running a dude ranch with a restaurant, Steve crafted a house dressing using buttermilk, mayonnaise, and a mix of spices. His guests loved it so much that they ate it with everything and wanted to take some home. Before long, his spices were packed in envelopes and sold at local markets. Demand skyrocketed, and the Hensons converted their 120-acre ranch into a packaging facility. Eventually, production moved to a valley near Reno, Nevada, but the Hidden Valley name remains a symbol of its rustic origins. Today, Hidden Valley Ranch continues to reign supreme, bringing its creamy, tangy flavor to kitchens worldwide. But how is this dressing made? The process begins with a machine called the ribbon blender mixing a secret blend of spices, sugar, and salt. Next, the dry mix, which contains 80-some ingredients, is then combined with vegetable oil, buttermilk, and egg yolks to create the signature dressing. Once blended to perfection, the dressing is ready for bottling. A spinning wheel secures each cap, and the iconic green labels are glued and smoothed into place. Every day, over 300,000 bottles of Hidden Valley Ranch are produced. From sun-ripened tomatoes to the iconic bottle on your table, Heinz ketchup reigns as the world's leading brand, producing 1.8 million bottles daily, 175,000 tons a year. These ketchups begin with harvesting tons of ripe tomatoes. These are then transported to a processing plant, where they're washed thoroughly with a system removing dirt and spoiled tomatoes. Next, they pass through a crusher, transforming them into a paste, which is vacuum-packed in 250-kilogram aluminum bags to preserve freshness before heading to production factories. At the production plant, the vacuum-packed 250-kilogram bags of tomato paste are opened, and quality control checks the texture. The paste is then transferred to a storage tank using a powerful air pump. Next, the paste is cooked while a mixer keeps it moving to prevent sticking. Key ingredients like onion powder, vinegar, sugar, salt, and a secret blend of herbs and spices are added as it stirs. The mixture undergoes a consistency test, where the ketchup must flow no more than 10 centimeters in 10 seconds to ensure the perfect thickness. Once approved, the ketchup moves to the bottling phase, where bottles are filled, sealed with caps, and labeled by precision machinery. Finally, the bottles are packed into cartons and distributed worldwide, ensuring Heinz ketchup reaches tables everywhere. By the way, I post videos on how foods are made every week. If that sounds like your kind of thing, please consider subscribing. It really helps a lot. The origins of mayonnaise are somewhat unclear. One story credits a French chef in the mid-1700s who created a whipped sauce of oil and egg yolks when cream was unavailable during the 7 Years' War. Another traces its roots to Spain, where it emerged as salsa mayonnaise. What we do know is that mayonnaise is a creamy, smooth, and versatile sauce, a must-have for sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, and French fries. Mayonnaise is a staple in kitchens worldwide. But what goes into making this beloved condiment? Let's find out. While recipes vary, all mayonnaise relies on eggs and oil as the main ingredients. Depending on the recipe, the eggs might be yolks, whites, or a combination of both. The process of making mayonnaise begins with fresh eggs laid by farm chickens. Each year, the factory consumes approximately 50 million eggs for production. The egg yolks act as emulsifiers and are essential for holding oil and water-based ingredients together. The yolks are whisked or blended in large-capacity, high-speed mixers until they form a uniform base. Next comes the carefully selected oil, usually soybean or canola, known for its light flavor and smooth texture. The oil is added slowly in a thin, steady stream, while the mixers continue to disperse the droplets evenly, creating the mayonnaise's signature creamy texture. Vinegar or lemon juice is then introduced, giving mayonnaise its tangy flavor and stabilizing the emulsion. A precise quantity of salt, sugar, and mustard are added to balance the taste. During pasteurization, the mixture is heated to a precise temperature, typically 72 degrees Celsius, to eliminate harmful bacteria without affecting the flavor or texture. Once the mayonnaise reaches the ideal consistency, it moves on to filling and packaging. Automated machines swiftly fill each jar, ensuring precise portions and no underfilled containers. The jars are then tightly sealed and undergo rigorous quality control checks. Only after passing these checks are the jars shipped out for consumption. With simple ingredients and precise techniques, mayonnaise remains a kitchen essential, loved by millions around the globe. Yellow mustard, the perfect companion to hot dogs, burgers, and pretzels. It is a staple in kitchens and on grills worldwide. Heinz mustard has been a favorite for generations. From its tangy flavor to its signature bright yellow color, it all starts with mustard seeds, carefully harvested and transported to the processing plant. Here, the seeds are cleaned to remove debris and milled into a fine powder. This powder is the base for Heinz's signature mustard. The mustard powder is mixed with vinegar, water, salt, and turmeric, the ingredient responsible for its bright yellow color. A secret blend of spices is added to enhance the flavor, creating the perfect balance of tanginess and zest. The mixture is then cooked and stirred to achieve the ideal consistency. After passing quality checks, it's bottled, capped, labeled, and packed for distribution. From carefully selected ingredients to precise production, Heinz yellow mustard brings bold flavor to your table with every squeeze. Heinz relish, the perfect blend of tangy, sweet, and crunchy, has been adding flavor to hot dogs and burgers for decades. But how is this beloved condiment made? It begins with fresh cucumbers harvested at their peak. These are then washed thoroughly and diced into small, uniform pieces. Next, the cucumbers are soaked in a brine solution made of vinegar, salt, and sugar to enhance their flavor and preserve their crunch. Once brined, the cucumbers are mixed with a precise blend of spices and seasonings that give Heinz relish its signature taste. The mixture is then cooked to blend the flavors while ensuring a consistent texture. After rigorous quality checks, the relish is bottled, sealed, and labeled by precision equipment. Finally, it's packed and shipped worldwide, ready to add a flavorful crunch to your favorite dishes. From crisp cucumbers to the jar on your table, Heinz relish is crafted with care to deliver the perfect, tangy sweet bite every time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about how your favorite foods are made, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite food production process. Drop a comment below if you've ever wondered how anything else is made. We might feature it in an upcoming video. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the flavors of the world.